Good morning. I'm Janet McHugh, and today we're going to go over BB cream. But before we do, I'm going to show you some of the differences. I'm going to hit pause a few times on the video. This is me before I put on any skin tightener. I've already cleansed my skin, but I'm going to hit pause now so you can see the difference with skin tightener around my eyes and around my forehead, so I'll be right back. Okay, so this is me after I've used my Arbonne lifting gel, instant lift gel, and I can feel the tightness up here around my eyes. I'm sure you can see the difference. God, I hope so. But anyway, in my last video about instant lift gel, I was about out of product, and I wanted to show you. I use a binder clip to bring the product to the top because I believe in getting the most for my money. And you'd be surprised how much, once you roll it up and use your binder clip, how much more you get out of your product. So next I'm going to let this dry for just a little bit more, then I'll go ahead and moisturize, and then we'll get to my BB cream or my CC cream, whichever you choose to use. So I'm going to hit pause again. Okay, I've moisturized. Now, normally if you're younger and you are just at the point where you're starting to use an instant lift gel or a firming cream, you don't need to moisturize before you use a CC or a BB cream. However, I've made it to the, oh my God, is that a wrinkle I see? And so I do a little bit of moisturizing around my eyes and around my forehead and my mouth, because if you either smoke or you use straws a lot, like I do for my coffee, my iced coffee that I occasionally drink, you'll get wrinkles around your lips, okay? And if you smile a lot, you get them around your eyes too. So anyway, I've done a little bit of moisturizing. Then I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of my cream onto my middle finger. I don't do big spots, I do little. I always go in circles. I never use, or try never to use, my index finger. That's always your dirtiest, even if you wash it. Seems like you get your index finger into everything. So I do small amounts. I match my skin as much as I can. Now when I put on makeup base, I'll put it on the same way. I don't use a makeup sponge because it absorbs so much product that I feel I waste it. I have tried all the different makeup sponges with all the different shapes, and I find my fingers work just as well. I saw a couple videos where women used condoms over their makeup sponges so they could get the right shape, but not sure why you'd do that, because you bought a makeup sponge for a reason, and then you put a condom over it so it doesn't absorb the product. But at that point you might as well just use your finger and save your money, because they don't cost anything extra. So let me continue putting this on. If you have a spot where you think you need a little extra cover, either an age spot or a freckle that you don't like or a vein that's showing, just put on a little heavier. Otherwise, just continue to blend from one circle to the other as you put more on your finger. And you stop, blend it in your jawline, go underneath. I never stop at my jawline, because otherwise you end up with this perfect line, and to me it's really obvious if you blend it down. It's not quite so obvious. Lots of women tend to miss their nose too, so I put a little bit on, dab on my nose. Your nose, of course, if you have allergies like I do, you're going to rub it right off your nose. But if you use a good setting spray or a good powder, setting powder, or both, which I sometimes do, that's going to help solve that problem. If I feel I got my makeup on a little heavy, like my blush and contour on a little heavy, I'll use a powder, because that'll blend the colors a little bit. If I just think, okay, my makeup looks absolutely perfect, all I use is a setting spray, and Arbonne has a really wonderful setting spray as well as a good powder. So let me got a little much on my finger. We blend it out. You notice I don't put it on my eyelids. I do put a little extra on my chin. I had food poisoning a couple times, and I was sick so much that I kind of burst a little extra veins around my eyes, so sometimes they get a little dark. That's like my first spot when I'm tired, but a lot of people get tired and get circles. I don't get circles, my veins pop. So you can see it's pretty close to my natural color. Some people have to blend more than one color. That's fine if you do. I don't recommend blending it. Some people blend it on a palette or a piece of plastic or something. I blend it on my hand. When I have to blend, I just blend it right there on the whatever's closest to your skin, if you find that's closest. Everyone always says your wrist, but my wrists are really extra white, so I would blend it like either on the side or the back or the palm. Find the spot that's closest to your face natural color and blend it there. That way, if you're blending two colors, you've got a good spot. I do tend to, when I blend colors, blend it right here, because for me that's a real close match for my natural skin tones. And if I'm trying to match two bases, like if I run out of my normal base and I'm like, okay, I got a light one that I use in the middle of the winter and I got a really dark one I use when I do get that little bit of sun, and I'm in between shades, I'll blend those two right here, and that's a pretty close match. When it matches there, it's really close to matching my skin tone. So that's how I do my blending. I do all my blending with my hands. I don't use blending brushes. I don't use plastic. I don't use makeup sponges because, as you can see, my hand is still pretty clean. I didn't absorb much of the product. So if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and please subscribe. I really appreciate it. My website, you can almost see, janetmchugh.arbonne.com. And like, share this, comment on it, subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I will see you very soon. We're going to be going over some more stuff, and I will later on go over regular makeup base too. But this was just, like I said, BB cream, which you can find some really cute, really good BB creams, such as Maybelline. I do like their products. Or my CC cream that I sell at janetmchugh.arbonne.com. Have a great day. Bye.